Coming to you from the center of the universe in Lipsick, Wisconsin, it's the Hot Rod Tuesday podcast.
Welcome to episode 69 of the Hot Rod Tuesday podcast. I'm Tom.
Kyle.
And Al.
Al, you let me down.
The hell you say? You should be used to that by now.
I figured you'd come on with, wine me, dine me, 69 me, I'm Al. But
no.
Well, he was thinking it. Let's go that way.
Well, okay, I'll give you that.
All right. All right. If you guys hear some noise in the background, we are back in the garage again, and it feels right.
We're kicked out of the house.
Something like that. Well,
Admit it.
Why, Al? Tell us why.
Must have been something you said or did.
Yeah. So, yeah. No, we're back out in the garage. Everything is good back, good with life. And like I said, if you hear the heater kick on, don't feel bad. It's just a heater. We're not going to sit out here and die and freeze to death. So it is what it is. So I noticed we had a bunch of new followers on our Facebook page. And
Thank you
you're welcome.
for following.
Oh.
Not you, jerk.
Anyway, we have a bunch of new followers on our page, so thanks for that. Thank you, Al. Appreciate it.
It's those autographs.
Oh, God, here we go.
And, the whole idea of this podcast was to let people know about car shows that are coming up. We also talk about car builders and shops and celebrities in the industry and whatever else you can think of that would be car show related. We try to talk about it all here.
I thought it was to get together and drink beer.
That too.
Okay.
But we can't invite everybody out there in podcast land to drink beer.
I want to get out and drink some beers. So I tell the wife, hey, we got a podcast.
Yeah. And
She
says,
still
what?
believes that.
Anyway, coming up at the end of April, it was going to be April 26th, I believe, the Sunday in April after the last Sunday in April, I think is the 26th. Anyway, I don't have my phone in front of me. We're going to have a car show at Cabby's Bar and Grill over in Fox Lake, so make sure you guys get that on your calendar. Be 11 to 3, so it'd be a nice, easy thing. Go there for lunch, hang out. It's right on the shores of Fox Lake, so
Howard Drive.
right on Howard Drive, yep. Be able to go out there and check those guys out. And if you guys never ate at Cabby's before, it is fan-freaking-tastic. But, so, plans for this weekend. What do we got? Kyle, what do you got? Well, it's be busy, huh?
Just limit it to one or two things there,
Well,
Kyle.
I have parent-teacher conferences tomorrow night.
Oh,
And
Lord.
you're only talking about whatever day this weekend, but
Yeah.
I have to supervise basketball on Thursday night.
Okay.
But I'll be watching the Daytona duels after the basketball supervision.
Yep.
And then Friday will be Daytona truck race. Sunday will be the 500. I'd watch the Saturday race if I could, but I don't have CW streaming anywhere.
Okay.
So maybe I'll come over here. We'll see what happens.
Sure. So, I saw Tony Stewart's going to be back in a truck again.
Yeah.
That'll be kind of
for
fun.
the first time in Daytona.
Really?
Yeah, he's never raced a truck at Daytona, I think, is what I saw.
Good for him.
10 years since he's been at Daytona.
It's been that long?
Yeah.
Since he's been out? Wow. I guess he's going faster now.
No, he was an owner for a while, then he got into drag racing.
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah. But yeah, you got shut up, Al. You got Daytona 500 coming up this weekend, and
Hopefully it's actually on Sunday this year too, and not any kind of delay.
and Monday night. And
So
all the other things.
since they're not playing catch, school probably won't care about it being on a Monday.
Oh, okay. Speaking of weather delay, did you see that abomination bullshit race on? Well, it's supposed to be Saturday.
The Clash on what was it,
Wednesday night.
Yeah, that was embarrassing.
That was ridiculous. So you didn't see it, obviously, Al, but
Nope.
they're out at oval track. It's like
Bowman Gray Stadium.
Bowman Gray Stadium. Or what is that?
Quarter.
Quarter mile?
Yeah.
So tiny little quarter mile track. It's paved track. In the rain and snow
Sleet.
and sleet.
Oh, fun.
They put the rain tires on and said, "Okay, boys, have at it."
I can see the entertainment in that.
Oh yeah, I think top speed was 17.
Kind of like
I
a
think the
demo
average
derby.
speed was in the 20s, I believe.
Yeah.
Cowards.
It was.
Oh, because they ran like more laps under caution than they have racing.
it
We drive
was-
faster than that on our Wisconsin roads when it snows.
Yeah, it was. I even turned it off.
Yeah, I want to forget about that one.
I texted Kyle. I said, I can't watch this anymore.
We're having a blizzard, but speed limit's 65. By God, I'm doing 65.
Yeah, just to
Because
prove a point.
I was there for so long waiting for it to start. I was going to give up on it, but it was a difficult one to watch.
Yeah, that it was. It was like the whole race was like the end of.
So I didn't miss anything.
No,
Okay.
it was terrible. It absolutely sucked. Why can't you have that at Daytona? So if anybody from NASCAR is listening,
Mark?
Sure they are.
yeah, well, okay. Just in case anybody from NASCAR is listening, please move the Clash back to Daytona, like God intended.
Yeah, all four of us would appreciate it.
Yes. I don't give a shit about anybody else. All right. So great show tonight. We have got
Well, if they're going to put it in the sleet, at least bring it to Slinger.
right. Yeah.
Slide
you
around
go.
the banking there a little bit.
Yeah. That would have been great sitting out there at 8 degrees.
Or in the middle of a lake, do an ice race.
Enough beer. I don't care how cold it is.
Oh, they got the behind the Thirsty Beaver. They got that ice track out there.
Yep. They had cars all
They
the way
had
from
their-
Chicago.
Yeah, they had the
They
racing
had
this weekend.
racing Lamborghinis on the frickin' ice.
You're kidding.
No, they had Lamborghini and Mercedes and all sorts of European stuff.
I knew they were racing out there, but I didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got a
Yeah.
lot of pictures on from last weekend right now.
Yeah,
I have
they
to check that out.
Yeah, so check out Thirsty Beaver on Facebook. You can see all the pictures that were out there. The guys look like they had a great time. But tonight we have Ashley from Run It, Wisconsin, talking about the 4 shows that they do. And like I said, we had one a little bit out of our wheelhouse, but great talking to the guy, Ethan Clark from D.A.M.N, D-A.M.N, which is Driftless area.
Mopeds and Nopeds.
Mopeds and Nopeds, yep.
Had to help you out there.
Yeah, but the interview with Ethan was great. You're gonna have to hang out for that. The guy who's got so much excitement for mopeds, it's almost contagious. So hang on to. Oh wait, oh God, almost forgot the sponsors. Good God. So sponsors for the Hot Rod Tuesday car shows this year. Now these are for the car shows, not for the podcast. We are looking for sponsors for the podcast as well. But anyway, podcast car show sponsors are God. Tom.
We're so professional.
Yeah, this is what happens. So I want to thank Jumper at Precision Stripping and Tires in Reeseville, Bruce's Classic Restorations LLC from the Slinger Metro area, M&S Fabrication from Juneau, and the Dodgeland FFA alumni. So those guys all stepped up and helped us make these shows of what they are. If you want to help out with us, just let us know. So you can message the Hot Rod Tuesday page on Facebook, email us at hotrodtuesdaypodcast@gmail.com, or you can call or text at 920-306-1411. And one other thing we're looking for is nightly door prize sponsors. So you have a business of any type, let us know, and we'd like to get you to sponsor the door prizes for one night. And we'll hang your banner up. We'll do all the kind of fun stuff and promote the living crap out of it. And
Yeah, I'm
Make
tired
sure-
of handing out painted rocks, you know. Here's your rock. This one's blue.
That is what it felt like a lot of nights when I was handing things up. Like what's left. Do a bundle.
The red one went earlier, but oh well.
Get a rock and a screwdriver this week.
so please help us out with door prizes.
We did have some good ones, but yeah, when it gets to the last couple choices, it's kind of funny sometimes.
But it's
But,
all
hey, distributors help us out with the free
they
stuff
do.
like that.
Yep,
So
they sure do. All right, so hang on tight. We got Ashley from Run It, Wisconsin coming up next. Hey guys, joining me on the phone, I have Ashley from Run It, Wisconsin. Ashley, welcome to the podcast.
Hi, thanks for having me on.
So I understand you guys have a few car shows you want to talk about. Why don't you just go ahead and start, and we'll ask questions along the way.
Yeah, sounds good. So first, for introductions, we are Run It Wisconsin. We're a car enthusiast group based out of Milwaukee, and we hold events throughout southeast Wisconsin. We're on all socials, and all information about the following events will be available there.
Okay.
So the first show we have is actually not our show, but we are partnering with Holtz Motors in Hales Corners. They are presenting their Street Legends car show. That'll be, like I said, May 2nd from 4:30 to 8 p.m. And that's going to be at Holes Motors on Highway 100 and Janesville Road in Hales Corners.
Okay. Is that down where the racetrack used to be, or where the Menards is?
Oh, no. Yep, it's down the road from that Menards, yep.
Okay. All right. That was the last time I was down there, was for the Hales Corners Speedway, so that tells you how long it's been since I've been there.
I didn't know there was one back then, so.
Oh, yeah. That was one of the best ones in the state. But anyway,
Okay.
I'm sorry. Yeah, it's right where the Menards was. It was
Okay.
one of the greatest ones ever. Okay, I'm sorry to steal your thunder there. So you got a show on May 2nd at Holtz Chevrolet. So what can we expect at that show?
Yeah, so it's actually a free show. We are raising money for Children's Hospital. On site, we will have Chef Q barbecue and a live DJ. We will have classics, hot rods, trucks, lowriders, bikes. They're welcome. Supercars, exotics, you name it. We're going to fill that whole lot. And you can register online via the QR code on the link. It is on the event flyer on our Facebook page or Holes Motors Facebook page as well.
Okay. Now, is pre-registration required?
It's not required, but it is preferred, just so we can get, a good number of, cars that we're expecting. Yep, exactly.
Sure. That makes sense. So that's in Hales Corners on 108th Street and at Holtz Motors. What's your next one?
Yes, it is. So we are actually involved in the Milwaukee Auto Show this year, which is going to be at State Fair Expo Center. So that is a new location, and it is actually moved out to May 14th through the 17th.
Okay.
So that's a bit later in the year than usual.
Yeah, and that would be like the new cars and things like that, correct?
Yes, but they're actually allowing us to have a booth there ourselves, and we are curating. We have about 10 cars that are in our showcase, and we are still open to other cars to join. We're looking for anything unique or famous. We have, a few exotics in there, some imports, stuff like that, just stuff that people don't see every day, and it's just something to bring in, a different crowd to the auto show.
Al, she wants a famous car. We should bring your truck.
I would
put it on jack stands, because everybody talks about Al's truck on our podcast.
And the million pieces that it's in.
That's probably the most famous car that we have on our podcast right now is Al's truck.
Well, you have till May to get it ready.
Oh, good luck with that.
Of what year are we talking here, Ashley?
2040.
Oh, that'd be pushing it.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, Ashley. So you're looking for cars for the auto show. If somebody wants to enter their car or be in your booth for the Milwaukee Auto Show, how do they do that?
Yes. Yep. So you can reach out either. I can give our email. It's the runitwisconsinllc@gmail.com. Otherwise, if you're on Facebook, just reach out on the page.
Okay.
And I can get you information, and we can review photos and whatnot. So.
Sure. Sounds fun. What else you got coming up?
Yeah. So we have our Father's Day show. This is the second annual show, it's actually the 22nd this year. And that's going to be at the Tap Yard in Waukesha at Manuka Park from 11 to 2. And there's only registration day of, and there'll be an award for Best in Show. We had a huge turnout last year, so we're trying to do this annually now.
Well, that's cool. How many did you have, just out of curiosity?
Honestly, the parking lot holds 200. That was full, plus the 2 overflow lots and the grass parking lot. So if I had to guess, 300 plus maybe.
All right, so 400 it is. So you guys had a whole bunch. Just kidding. So you guys had a whole bunch of cars. You had one of those days where you're seeing everybody pull, and you're like, oh, man, what are we going to do for space? What are we going to do for parking?
We really did. We started panicking, actually, at first. We had a line down the road. I'm sure Waukesha County wasn't too happy with us, but, I mean, we got it under control. And people had a good time, but, yeah, it got a lot bigger than we had expected. I mean, it was a beautiful day out, there's a beach right there at the Tap Yard, so it's very family-friendly. So
All right. Well, that's cool. Do you have any other shows coming up?
Yep, last one I got is a another annual show that we have. It is called Wisco Fest. We have that in August 22nd. It is held at the Fond du Lac County Fairgrounds Expo Center. We've done this. This will be our 4th year doing this now. We'll have a DJ on site. We have multiple food trucks, raffles, 50/50. All proceeds are benefiting Breakthrough T1D for type 1 diabetic research. Very near and dear to me. I am type 1, as you know. I've kind of advertised before on our page if you follow, but we do a lot of work for them and raise money for like I said, type 1 diabetic research.
And
we are looking for, sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to say, once again, we talk about this all the time on the show about how generous this whole the car show world is in the state of Wisconsin. People really step up and help out when it comes time for this work. Like the food at our car shows is all charity. People are always in here. These people make a lot of money just doing what they do, and it's because of the generosity of the car show world in Wisconsin. I wouldn't trade these people, this family of ours, for anything.
Yes, agreed. I've started doing car shows back in 21, 22, and I was diagnosed in late 2024. And we had done other charity shows prior to for other causes, but this one's really obviously hit home for me. And there's a Wisconsin chapter that we've been working with, and the representative has come out to Wisco Fest last year, and it's just been a really great time. So,
wow, that sounds like a great time.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Just to recap, you guys got 4 shows that you're doing. Definitely got your plate full then, because it's a lot.
Yeah,
I can tell you that. So the first one's going to be May 2nd at Holtz Motors. Saturday, May 2nd, Holtz Motors in Hales Corners on 108th Street from 4:30 to 8 p.m. Next one's going to be at the Milwaukee Auto Show out at the State Fair Park Exposition Center, which I believe is the same place as they're having World of Wheels next weekend. And that'll be May 14th through the 17th. If you'd like to have your car there, you need to get a hold of Run It Wisconsin and try to get your car in there. Next one will be at the Tap Room in Waukesha on Father's Day. And it sounds like that one was a knockout one last year. They had a whole bunch of cars. And then they're going to finish up the year at Wisco Fest at the Fond du Lac County Fairgrounds on August 22nd. And that one will raise money for diabetes. So you guys got your plates full, and sounds like a great time. And if you ever want to come on here and talk about this again, you're more than welcome to. Was there anything else you'd like to add?
Last thing for the Wisco Fest, the last one that I did, we are open. We are looking for vendors and sponsors for that one. All information is online. There's a link on the page to get, or you can reach out for more information, but
Sure.
That was the only other thing. Mm-hmm.
Yep, that's the one thing that we all have in common as car show promoters is that these things are expensive to put on. There's a lot of work involved, and the more help, the easier it makes it for everybody. And, so get out there and help these people as much as you can. Help them put the show on, because, we need, sometimes the promoters need a little bit of help too. So with that, Ashley, thank you so much for calling in. We appreciate it. I guess I didn't realize Run It Wisconsin was such a busy organization, and I wish you all the best with your shows this year, and I hope you get 1,000 cars at each show.
Yes, thank you so much for having me on.
All right. Thanks, Ashley. We'll talk to you soon.
Thanks. Have a good one.
Hi, I'm Ed.
Hi, I'm Bob. We're with the Wisconsin Specialty Vehicle Alliance, dedicated to preserving our right to restore, modify, and drive our specialty vehicles.
And we're listening to Hot Rod Tuesday podcast.
Hey, guys, joining us on the phone. This one's a little bit different, a little bit out of our wheelhouse, but we have Ethan Clark from the Driftless Anchors, Mopeds, and Nopeds Club, otherwise known as D.A.M.N. I love it. Ethan, welcome to the show.
Hi there.
So, Ethan, why don't you tell us about your club? Tell us about the Mopeds and how this all came to be.
Sure. Well, our club is fairly small. There's a lot of larger ones around the nation. We're really just kind of a couple. It's literally me and my girlfriend, long-term girlfriend, and then an old college roommate and some of our siblings and a few other folks that we've met along the way. But it's just kind of a group of friends, and I have been into mopeds for a while. My brother introduced me to them years ago, introduced me to other dirt bikes and all kinds of motors when I was younger. And he took me out to Road America in Wisconsin, and we all took vintage mopeds and we cruised around, 6 of us, and that was just a blast.
Sounds like it.
Yeah.
I mean, really. So, go ahead.
Well, since then, I've gotten a few more mopeds and gathered a bit of a collection myself, and given some to friends and stuff. And I've dreamed of recreating that. I'm aware of other groups around the country that, I mean, some groups get 100 mopeds together for a rally in the summer and ride down Main Street or something incredible. But just to have 5 together is quite a blast.
So I got to ask, so like when you're talking to Hot Rod World, like the Holy Grail would be, I'll just say a 32 Ford Coupe or 32 Ford Roadster. In the muscle car world, we'll just say a 70 Chevelle. What is a Holy Grail in the moped world?
Well, so for that, I should start with what the moped elitists define as a moped. And a moped, the word comes from motor and pedals. It's got to have pedals to really be a moped. The modern things are scooters. Those aren't real.
Okay.
You know, it's like comparing a 2012 Ford Focus to a Ford Thunderbird or something.
Sure.
It doesn't work. It's not the same. I'm particularly into Coupe, VUCH. They're an Austrian brand. They sold in the U.S. mainly in the late 70s, early 80s.
Okay.
They also put their motors in bikes that you could buy in catalogs through Sears and J.C. Penney's. But it's an E50 motor. It's just a dependable motor. And there's all kinds of aftermarket cylinder kits and exhausts and carburetors and
nitrous.
Nitrous.
Drilled out cranks and insane.
I'm with you.
Everything.
So in the email you said that there's a big difference between real mopeds and Nopeds. That kind of got me too a little bit. That a moped has got pedals, and a Noped
be like a Vespa, right?
Yeah, I mean
no. So a Vespa would be a scooter.
Oh, okay.
If you sit on it like a toilet, it's a scooter.
Well, I have a scooter at home. I'll be darned.
And those can be fun. Those are cool. We have some folks with scooters in the group, and we'd like to encourage them to maybe get something cooler. But they're fun. They're often faster and more reliable than what we ride.
Which is the same as the Hot Rod world.
Yes.
Very much true.
But a moped would be something it doesn't have plastic or even a metal fairing. It's just probably some welded tube frame, but it doesn't have pedals. It has pegs.
Okay.
So like a Honda Express.
Okay. So like a really little motorcycle is what people would look at it as.
Yeah. No shifter, but probably a kickstart and a twist the throttle and go, and it might take you up to 30 miles an hour stock.
Okay. So do you guys have any events that you do yearly?
So we do just a couple. We're actually getting ready for our Icebreaker movie night, which is one of our nights that's are open to the public. We invite people to come by and see what it's about, and you can look at some of the bikes, and then we always watch some sort of movie. You can't really find a moped themed movie, but we find a motorcycle movie or something that again relates to that hot rod community, a brotherhood type thing.
Oh my, Ethan! I just got to tell you, I love your attitude with this. It sounds like this would be a blast to hang out at.
But we're going back to Road America again this year, and then we do always go on the Crud Run. We're out of Madison, so we just ride out to the Pine Bluff end. We don't ride up to Leland with big bikes. But
Okay.
we show up out there and sit out there in the parking lots and talk to folks for a couple hours. That's always a great event. One in spring, one in fall.
Sure.
Flying crud run.
Yeah, that sounds like a great time. You know, we talked off air about the Slimy Crud Run, and we've got people that come to our car show that talk about that, and that sounds like a great time as well.
Yeah.
But
They're certainly part of what inspired me to try to do what I'm doing with a casual group, and I doubt that my group will ever grow into what they've created, but
you never know.
Yeah. Again, if we could get 50 mopeds together in Madison, that'd be a blast. Mopeds, scooters. There's one guy that has a e-bike, but I won't comment on its freak legality. It's a pretty cool e-bike. Yeah.
Ethan,
we kind of welcome whatever will keep up with us, but not go too fast.
before I forget, I want to make sure that you guys come out to one of our car shows. We have 9 nights coming up this year. Check out Hot Rod Tuesday on Facebook.
Cool.
And you guys just let me know if you need park. Well, we can park mopeds just about anywhere, but I'd like to get you guys all together.
Yeah.
And it'd be a lot of fun. But yeah, you guys are more than welcome to come out, and thanks for taking the time to talk to us. I very much enjoyed this, and once again, I hope you guys get 1,000 mopeds, because your excitement for the mopeds is off the charts, and it'd be infectious to anybody else who has that moped in the garage and thinks, you know what, let's get that old thing fired up and running.
Yes, exactly. Yep.
So,
well, thank you.
All right, Ethan. Thank you very much, and we'll talk to you soon.
All right. Sounds good.
All right.
Bye now.
Okay, let's see if the teacher did his homework. Kyle, what do you got for history?
Well, I got it done before my time ran out today. I always do it the day of, get everything together.
Oh, the dog didn't eat it, huh?
No, don't have a dog anymore. She's dead. 1902.
Why am I laughing at that? I don't... Sorry.
Saturday, the 15th of February, 1902, the U.S. manufacturer of the Oldsmobile ran its first national advertisement in the newspaper called the Saturday Evening Post. First time running an advertisement for Oldsmobile.
Ransom E. Olds, which is also the creator of the Rio.
1960, February 12th, the first issue of National Dragster was published, NHRA's official magazine.
So back then it was probably, Don Garlett's Weekly?
Yeah, a little bit of Shirley sprinkled in.
Not 1960.
Oh, later on, but...
Yeah, it would have been him and
she was more 70s.
And a 48-year-old Greek, Karabasinas.
Yeah, but this being Daytona week, it's pretty heavy on NASCAR historical events this time around. Now that the NHRA one is done. The rest are all NASCAR related. 1984, that is when Cale Yarborough became the first Daytona 500 qualifier above 200 miles an hour.
And he was also the first Daytona 500 qualifier above the fence when he was flying through the air upside down. Remember that? The Hardee's car?
No.
It was iconic way back then. It was
I remember the Hardee's car.
Yeah, he was
we'll
just
up later.
Flying upside down, and it was.
Sure, I've seen it, but
yeah, it was. He spun sideways. I think he was coming off a 4. I don't remember exactly where, but spun sideways, and the air got underneath it. And it was like the first time anybody ever seen a car flip by getting the air underneath it. It was wow. That's why we have all these flaps and stuff now.
Yeah, keep them on the ground.
They don't want them flying.
That'll make you feel a little bit older. On this day on the 14th in 1993, so 33 years ago, Jeff Gordon made his Daytona 500 debut.
Good God.
So 33 years ago, the first Jeff Gordon Daytona 500.
But there's a guy who's ran the whole gamut. When he ran dirt cars, like the midgets and sprint cars, I thought he was the greatest thing ever. And then he got to NASCAR and won all the time, and I didn't really care much for the guy because he won too much. But now you come back full circle, and it's like, I don't mind him so much. He's a good car owner.
Yeah, he was an all right commentator, too, when he was on whatever network had him. Then 1998, Dale Earnhardt's Daytona 500 win.
That was, of all the time I've ever spent at the bar, Al, you probably remember it. Well, you would have been there, too, probably, right? At the bar that day or not?
That was probably at Grandma's.
But there was they were shooting pool against a bar in Watertown, and all these big biker dudes were there, and Dale Earnhardt won. And I remember looking back, and seeing all these big biker dudes with tears rolling down their face when Earnhardt won that race. And, well, those were the days when we used to have the $10 for all you could drink beer. Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah.
But
I think Danny went broke on them.
But we had a lot of fun, and that was probably one of the most memorable days in that bar is watching Dale Earnhardt win that Daytona 500.
It was cool.
And I have one more for this weekend, 2020, on the 16th of February. That's when President Trump became the first one to be the Grand Marshal for the Daytona 500. Very first president to be the Grand Marshal, and also led the field in the Beast for a couple pace laps.
Love him or hate him, it was pretty cool to have a president at Daytona.
It is.
Last time was, Reagan in the 80s? Or was there one before?
Reagan would have been there
for the July race.
The July race, I think, is that 84? Something like that?
I don't remember. Somewhere in there.
Yeah.
Isn't it for Richard Petty's 200th
It was
win?
and that was 84, I think, when Richard Petty won that race at there.
So that would have been, the last time a president was at a race. But first time for one to be the Grand Marshal was in 2020. And then there's one more thing that you wanted to add this week, right?
Yeah, so we can't go with history without talking about Ed Iskenderian. Ed passed away this week. What was he, 104?
I think so.
Yeah, I think that's what it said.
So I met him when he was 99, and you wouldn't have thought he was a day over 70. He was such a great guy, so welcoming. He was at the Meltdown Drags. Him and Bones Ballou were at the same table, and I got to talk to Iski for a little bit, and got his autograph and got a patch for my jacket, and it was just really neat to talk to the guy. The history that man has seen. Is there a race car anywhere in any division that doesn't have an Iski cam sticker on it? Maybe not every single one, but I think at least one car from every division at every racetrack in this country, even around the world, has got an Iski cam sticker.
Oh, without a doubt. Yeah, I don't like to use the word often, but Ed was a legend.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he said, I was just watching a couple documentaries, and it said too that he wanted to have a cam for like a flathead or something like that. I remember even what it was, but it took too long for it to come, so he built one himself.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then
he started to get orders, and it ballooned. He had no idea it was going to.
Yeah, and he was getting initially was it $20 a cam?
Yeah,
and then
back then that was a couple days' wages. Who knows?
But yeah, he talked about it. Talked about the early days of hot rodding, and man, just said it's kind of like if you could see the history that man has seen, and it's kind of like seeing history. He'd be hot rodding's version of Chuck Yeager, I guess would be the best way to explain it.
Yeah.
But definitely a legend. He's going to be missed. And, he was able to grace us with his presence for 104 years on this earth, and he definitely made the earth a better place, especially for us hot rod guys. So rest in peace, Mr. Iskenderian, and we'll take it from here, I guess. And with that, coming up next, we have the Buzz with Beth.
And Shirley Muldowney was racing NHRA in the 60s.
Oh.
So there.
Yeah, make sure I was right. Yeah.
In 1960, though?
She got her, well, not in 1960, but in the 60s.
Oh, okay.
She got her NHRA Pro license at 65.
Fight!
Yep, there we go. All right, here's Beth. All right. Coming to us all the way from Sussex, Wisconsin, not England, is Hot Rod Beth. Beth, welcome to the show.
Not in England, that's right. We
Hello.
how do you say it? Sussexville, right?
Sussexville, or Vilberg.
Sussexville, anyways, everything is great. Thanks for asking, guys. Good to see you. We got a bunch of stuff coming up in the next week and a half. You've got, I know you talked about the Merrill Ice Strikes, Tom. That's going on.
Yep.
Then in Hartford, they've got the Auto Racing Memorabilia Show. I don't know if I said that right or not.
It's
Big
okay.
words.
Memorabilia. And that's at the Hartford Museum.
Yep.
Out there. That's always a cool show to go to. We got World of Wheels that are going to be coming up, and that's the 20th through the 22nd down at State Fair Park. You got the Mama Tried and Flat Out Friday shows going on if you're into the motorcycle gig. You know, and one of the things we talked about, I had my indoor car show yesterday, and I got a sneak peek, not the whole thing, but I got a sneak peek of Arlo's second deplorable sculpture. So, you know, the pinstripers, they do all kinds of pinstriping work and so on for Children's Hospital.
Yep.
So if you're looking for any kind of pinstriping or anything like that, they have 3 different auctions, I believe, a day that you can purchase pinstriping stuff. That's always cool. And it goes to such a great charity.
Right.
I mean, Children's Hospital, you can't go wrong there. That's for sure.
And
then
Arlo's scripture. I know he's got some clout, but maybe not as much to have enough to have scripture of his own. Arlo's sculpture, that's going again Saturday night, correct?
I believe it's going to be on Saturday, yes.
Okay.
Usually that's the main day. Well, every day, you know what I mean? They have an auction on Friday, they have them on Saturday, and they have them on Sunday too. But I believe his is on Saturday in the mid-afternoon one. So,
Looking forward to it. The one he did last year was amazing.
Yeah, and like I said, he's got a second one. If you look on Facebook and see it,
he showed the hand or something.
Yeah, that's the teaser. Let's say, put it that way. So that's pretty cool. I enjoy it.
Right.
And then, of course, on March 1st is the Southeast Wisconsin All Car Club meeting at the Knights of Columbus in southeastern Wisconsin.
South Milwaukee, yep.
South Milwaukee, yep. What else? May 3rd. I know this is a ways away, and I'm jumping forward, but the swap meet that we had here for the toy cars and the model cars was a hit. It was a hit. It was huge.
Good.
So they decided that they want to do another one, and they decided on May 3rd. So Sunday, May 3rd, if you didn't have a chance to get down here for it, or if you would like to get a table, you can reach out to me via hotrodbeth@gmail.com, and I can get you the information if you want to bring in your stuff and sell it. I was going to say bring in your shit, but you know what I mean. Bring in your stuff.
Can I bring Al and sell him?
No, we need him around.
So she
we need him around to pick on him.
You wouldn't get much.
Speaking of Al.
Speaking of Al, exactly. You know the question.
No, and we're not getting there yet. Speaking of Al, if you guys are going to World of Wheels in Milwaukee, we'll be there Saturday night, and then Al will be willing to sign autographs again.
Oh, God, here we go.
Please, somebody make his day and let him sign something.
Well, if it wasn't $50 a person, he gets somebody to let him sign.
Well,
it's down to $49.95.
You better make it 95 cents if you want anything.
But
hey, if $50 makes it so I don't have to sign anything, I'm good with that.
You know what? You could do that and put that money towards Hot Rod Tuesday podcast. You know.
There we go.
Huh? That's what I'm talking about.
There we go. So
I will do what I can to promote Al's signature.
Oh Lord.
There.
Okay.
Luckily, it takes you 2
should
letters.
I bring one of those? Should I bring one of those chairs to carry around?
I think
with us. So
yeah, you do that, and then I'll bring the headshots. And then, so like I said, guys, if you're going to be at World of Wheels on Saturday night, we'll probably be there. 5:30, 6 o'clock, give or take. We'll be walking around. Just look for us with our blue shirts on, and we'd love to see Al sign an autograph. It'd be great.
I love it. I think it's a great idea. And also on the 22nd, the other thing I forgot was the Model A Cub swap meets going on at the Washington County Fairgrounds. That's the first swap of the year. So if you're into swap meets, 7 a.m. to 1 p.m., Washington County Fairgrounds.
Perfect. So now you can ask your question.
Now I can? Okay, Al, what is it? Did you turn a nut, a bolt, anything this week?
Well, I had a box of tip-ups on the frame, and I took those off, so...
What?
They were in the way.
Oh, my God. You know what? I'm going to hire someone to get your truck fixed.
Oh, boy.
Yep, right. And you're going to have to pay him.
There we go.
Start signing those autographs.
Yeah. Yep, get on it, mister.
All right, so with that brings us to everybody's favorite part of the show, the shit that Al says. Al, what do you got for us tonight?
Did you know that if you go to the Canary Islands, there's not a single canary?
I did not know that.
And did you also know that if you go to the Virgin Islands, there's no canaries there either.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
Ay, 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 ay.
All right, that's going to do it for this episode of the Hot Rod Tuesday podcast.
Got to put that one in a tweet.
Thanks for hanging out with us and spending your time with us. If you enjoyed the show, make sure you're subscribed and pass it along to a buddy who's into hot rods too. And if there's something you want us to talk about, a build you want to share, just reach out. We're always ready to hear from you. You can get a hold of us at hotrodtuesdaypodcast@gmail.com or 920-306-1411. And, we're looking for people that want to talk about their car shows. So, yeah, get a hold of us. We'd love to hear from you. So until next Tuesday, take it easy, keep the wheels turning, and we'll catch you on the next episode of the Hot Rod Tuesday podcast.
Okay, bye, everybody. Have a great week.